This is Yerushalmi Peah Daf Yud Beis, and the article Oz Behadar, and that is actually, since we still got the Mishnah yesterday, we're starting from Halacha Daled today, a few lines in, and in the Avilna, that is Daf Zayin on the base, right at the top. Kalamul Peah, Kosher Ocham Nishma, anything which is edible and is not grown wild, is cultivated. It grows from the ground, and it ripens and you gather it all at one time. And it can be warehouse stockpiled, as opposed to perishables. It's liable in peah. And this includes grain and legumes. The ilan in the trees, it includes the og and charuvim. Well, I don't know what og is. Wiped out. I had it written down, and now I can't read what I wrote. Let's see. The og. Sumac. Doesn't help me very much, but that's what it is. It has red fruit. Sumac tree. V'charuvin, carobs, hagozim, nuts, shkedim, almonds, hagfanim, grapes, arimonim, pomegranates, vizesim, olives, tamarim, and dates. They're all obligated in payah. Uvukutzrachem, says Gemara, kutzrachem ain't other kotze. I only know that applies when you harvest in the classical harvest way. Totally, I don't know if you pluck the fruit off the tree, minayin. How do you know that is also chayav in peah? Tamalomar liktzor, because it says liktzor, which is I guess it's a superfluous word, and therefore we learn from there that since it says that that it's a ribui in order to include plucking from the tree. Okay, something which you uproot from the ground. Minayin tamal kitzircha. Another word, kitzircha, which again you saw the kra. So from there we learn that also if you pluck from uproot from the ground. The only tidtua. I still only know grain. Because the stam the Rash really explains because stam katir is tvua, right? Stam generically when it says katir it usually means grain. Kidneys minayin, how to know also legumes. Tamla be'artzachem, things which are in your land, and this is stuff which grows in land like legumes. You learn also minayin, how to know trees. Tamla sadcha, anything in your field. Tani, we learned zorim zroim zira ilan ke'echad. You can plant seeds and seeds of a tree together. So that means that you can plant seeds of grain and of grain or legumes or vegetables, and together with the seeds of a tree. They don't make kilayim. In other words, each one of these things with trees does not make kilayim. But if you planted two of these things together, that would be a different story. But each one with trees does not make a kilayim. Zorea min achartzonim. If, however, you plant the seeds which are from a grapevine, then that's all bets are off. That does make, as you plant any of these things with grape seeds, loka arboim, you get 40 lashes because of kili hakerem. This is a special xeris akosiv. Why? It's because it says, Rabbi Zira said, Siv lo tizor karmacha kilayim. You shouldn't plant your vineyard with kilayim. Ikar karmacha, from the very beginning of the seeding, lo tizra kilayim, you should not plant the seeds kilayim. So by trees, there's no such prohibition of planting the zera of a tree with any other zroim. But because of the drush of lo sizo kilaim, that means the seeds of a grapevine together with other. My Rabbi Yudan boy kumi Rabbi Yossi. That's for Rabbi Yossi the following question. Tamon, Armin Zire Elon. The Kavanaki puts in here the word Enom. So that and they get it from the Rasrilio and the Leiden manuscript. So the second he explains in one place. By kilayim, we say that zira elon and krim zorim. Like we said, you're allowed to plant two types of like to plant either two types of tree together, or a seed of a tree with grain, with vegetables, or with legumes. V'ka, something we haven't had yet. V'ka eitzo hechsher zroim lekabel tuma. By when the halacha of hechsher zroim, that the makabel is a tuma, which it says where it says in the pasuk, the Rosh in the pasuk is kol zera zerua, which is well, I'm not going to give that away. The kol makrim zroim. Here they say that they're called zroim in that in terms of he also changes the second Einon to takes it out. So maybe that's again. Tamar means zira Einon and Krim Zorim. Ko Atamar zira Einon Krim Zorim. So the by Hechsher Kabel Tuma, so the seeds of a tree are Mukshel Kabel even seeds of a tree are Mukshel Kabel Tuma. When they come into contact with water, they already are susceptible to Tuma. So why for Kilei Karam are they not Zoraim considered not to make lime, which make assume that they are considered to be edible yet, or whereas by Kilei by Hechsher Zora Hechsher Kabatuma, so tree seeds are Mukshal Kabatuma from the time they come into contact with water. So he says Armalei Tamon Miyad Kasuv. By Kilayim, the pasuk says the pasuk has a mute. It says zera asher tizra, the seeds which you plant, and normally people don't plant trees from seeds. People, this is the Rash. People normally plant trees from saplings and from shoots or from grafting, etc. Not grafting, when they make a runner go on the ground. I forget what that's called. So therefore, it's the norm, not the norm. Hazera Asher Tizra, right? And ain't there because Roim really means that people don't normally plant trees that way. But here, in terms of being muksha maksha kabatuma, riba kosav akol zera zarua asher yizarea. And so since it says that kol zera asher yizarea, that's a ribui, and that includes also the zera of a tree. So the zera tree, I guess, in the event that you're going to eat the zera of the tree, it already becomes muksha kabatuma from the time that it is a seed and it comes to contact with water. And that brings us precisely to the end of Amud Beis, so we will stop here.